Public health and behavioral health practitioners often work with existing data or secondary data, as you learned about in Module 2. When you work with existing data, you do not directly collect the data yourself. It's important to know information about how the data was collected, the intent of the data, the steps to request data if not publicly available, and how to respect the data confidentiality concerns of other organizations. If you have accessed publicly available data for download from a website, you can assume you have permission to use the data without making a data request, and that data analysts have removed all potentially identifiable information. Often, the data you find publicly available has been aggregated or summarized so that individuals cannot be identified. Remember to properly cite the source of the data. When you work with other agencies to obtain data, you may need to submit formal data requests. Agencies may want to know that when they share data with you, your organization will properly protect the information of the clients and participants in their database. This may be included in a data sharing agreement with the agency. In order to make the request process go smoothly, clearly articulate the purpose of the data request and share how the data will be used for a report, publication, or something else. Determine the types of demographic variables you need, such as age, sex and gender identity, race, ethnicity, or income. Determine the level of detail you need for analysis, such as percentages, frequency counts, scale scores, rates, or performance levels, and explore the file formats available to you, such as CSV, Excel, Google Spreadsheet, PDF, or Word. Keep in mind that if you are requesting protected health information, or PHI, there may be additional requirements for data sharing that need to be in place. PHI is information about the demographics, medical history, or mental health conditions of individuals that is tied to common identifiers, such as name, address, phone number, birth date, email address, or social security number. If you do not need the identifying information of participants or clients, it is in your best interest, and the interest of the agency you are getting data from, to obtain a de-identified data set. In this data set, personal identifiers have been removed to decrease the risk or threat to confidentiality. You can find value in reports, not just during data analysis and reporting, but also when you are trying to explore what data an organization collects that may be useful. Data reports or products from institutions provide clues as to what data you can collect or access from other organizations. If you already know that a certain agency has the data you are looking for, you can go to their website and navigate to their reports. In addition to government sources, public health institutes, foundations, or community nonprofits may collect data and issue reports on particular topics. Here are examples from the Colorado Health Institute and the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation's County Health Rankings and Roadmaps. If you are not sure what data sources exist on your topic, an easy way to find out is to use Google Advanced Search. You can limit your search to specific file formats, like PDF, Word, or Excel, or to certain domains. For government data, you can specify formats like colorado.gov to retrieve government report documents. Google Scholar is another good resource and can help ensure you are referencing credible resources. When accessing data and data reports, carefully consider the level at which data were collected and/or reported. You may find existing data from national and state databases has missing, invalid, unreliable, or suppressed data at the county level. To overcome this problem, you may use data for a nearby geographic area, such as regional level data. By looking at regional data, you can get a better picture than just looking at state-level data. When you are using any secondary data, be sure to properly cite the original source of the data and verify you have the correct citation with the agency.